Hello and welcome to Color Up. Is there really a magic formula that can get rid of the casino edge and help us win more at craps? Today we're going to talk about it and find out. Alright, a lot of players, beginners especially, stumble upon the idea that if they bet the pass and the don't pass line at the same time, they can't lose. Well, except for the 12, and that hardly ever happens, right? Actually, it should happen about once every 36 rolls, but that's not often, right? Well, this system is called the Doey Don't. If I play the Doey Don't, I can then make the best bet in the casino, the odds bet, behind the line without all the risk I have on the come out roll. It's basically a magic formula for winning at craps, right? Well, the short answer, no. The first thing I want to establish with the Doey Don't bet is that you're making two separate and independent bets. They don't cancel each other out. Consider this. There are two don't pass players at the table and two pass players at the table. Do you think the casino cares? Are they worried they won't win any money? No. They are separate bets and they both have a house edge, meaning the casino will take a percentage out of both bets. The casino does not pay you fairly. They keep 1.41% of the pass line bet and 1.36% of the don't pass bet. What that means is for every $10 bet, the casino keeps about 14 cents. So instead of 4 players, let's say there's just 1 player. So do these bets cancel each other out? No, you're simply exposing more money to the house edge. Okay, so you say, well, the house edge can't be the same because the only way to lose is the 12 on the come out roll. Well, this is true. So let's figure out the house edge. We normally look at dice probability in groupings of 36 because this is the total amount of dice combinations that can be made with 2 dice. Over a normal random distribution of rolls, we see that the 12 will show up 1 in 36 rolls. You wager $10 on the pass line and $10 on the don't pass, so in 36 rolls you will have wagered a total of $720. Now you will lose $10 when the 12 appears that one time out of 36. You have lost $10 out of the $720, which is 1.389% of your money. This is the house or casino's edge. So we know the pass has a 1.41 edge and the don't pass has a 1.36 edge. Well, the Doey Don't has a 1.39 edge. Interesting, it falls right in between as far as the house edge goes. So the Doey Don't basically has a 1.4% house edge when it's rounded. So it's just as good as playing the pass or the don't, right? And you don't have to worry about the 12 because it's only a 1 in 36 probability. So what's the catch? Let me back up a little bit and mention the main reason to bet the Doey Don't, which is so you can add free or true odds behind the number. I'm not going to discuss that because the house edge on this bet is 0 and really has no effect on the line bets. So you can add as many or as little odds behind the number as you like. But if you make a $10 pass line bet with odds, let's say $50, you could expect to lose 1.4% or about 14 cents for this bet. To put the same odds on the pass line using the Doey Don't, you will have to make a wager of $10 on the pass line and $10 on the don't pass. Then, once the number is established, you can add your $50 in odds. You will only lose about 1.4%, but you lose 1.4% of your total wager of $20, which comes to about 28 cents. So while the house edge doesn't go up, you have to wager twice as much, which effectively doubles your amount at risk or your expected losses in order to get the same amount of odds behind your pass line wager. It does not double the house edge against you. It's basically the same. It does, however, reduce the volatility of your come out roll, but that comes at a price of doubling your expected losses. As long as you understand that trade-off, it's an okay play if you like to. I think the biggest benefit for most players is they can wait till after the come out roll, see what the number is, and then decide if they're going to take or lay odds. Like, let's say if the point becomes an 8, they may take odds on that. Now, if the point is a 10, they don't like that number, they think the 7 is going to roll first, they may choose to then lay odds. I have thought of a situation it could come in handy. I'm a $5 player. Sometimes I will play at $10 if I have to, but I'm not playing at $15 or $25. I just don't have the bankroll to support that kind of play. Well, what if the tables were $25 and I had no choice? I could play $25 on the pass and $25 on the don't pass. And then I could put let's say $5, maybe even $10 in odds. That's more in my budget. I've emailed Mark over at the You Can Bet on That podcast, and he says some casinos will actually allow you to add odds bet that does not meet the table minimum, in this case $25, so you can add less than table minimum. And I appreciate his help with that question. By the way, that is an amazing podcast. It's by far my favorite podcast. They love craps, they talk about it, they play it every week, so I highly recommend it. If you're a craps fan and you like podcasts, check out You Can Bet on That. Now remember, the house edge is about the same, but 1 in 36 rolls, I'm going to lose a $25 bet, which is a loss of about 70 cents per decision, which is 10 times the amount I lose on my regular $5 table. Less volatility for the come out roll, yes, but I'm losing a lot more money in the long run. Now, some casinos aren't going to allow you to bet the same amount on the pass and the don't. You could also try playing $30 on the pass and $25 on the don't. It's kind of like playing at a $5 table, but you're giving up 77 cents per decision instead of 7 cents. That's a huge difference. Bottom line is there is no magic formula. There is no way of getting around the house edge. The casino has a mathematical edge on every single bet, and that's how they always win in the long run. So over at colorup.club, I've been getting a lot of submissions that include the Doey Don't as part of their strategy. And I just wanted to get this information out there to everybody, especially for beginners who are kind of ill-informed and don't understand, you know, there really is still a risk. There's just no way getting around it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments what you think about it. And until next time, whether you're using the Doey Don't or not, something else, good luck on coloring up.